Bitcoin before the next dump is about to happen. And today we're going to talk about how that's going to happen. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So as you can see right now, Bitcoin is at 63.7K. It's down 10% in the last week, but now it's up 3% in the last 24 hours. And we've kind of seen Bitcoin doing a little bit of a recovery here, right? It's trying to come back, it's trying to bounce back and almost do like a double bottom scenario here, right? That's what Bitcoin is trying to achieve right now. But at this point right here, we're still inside of this red territory for bullish divergence. Now, with the bullish divergence, I know I always talk about this, but if you look at this higher lows on the MACD, we need to get those higher lows on the MACD first, and that is going to create lower lows on our charts. So when you look over here, we're getting the next higher low coming here soon. However low that gets, probably somewhere around there, and then we'll see a breakout from there, and that is going to create a lower low on our chart. So like I said before, this is going to bring us to anywhere from 60K down to 50K. So I'm really waiting for 50K with this pullback. And yeah, this is going to be that next pullback, and this might be your last chance, because if you look at the MACD, we are starting to curve downwards here, almost as if we were about to start dumping here on the MACD and creating this next lower low on our chart, because that next lower low, again, could bring us down to 50K. And that is why it's important, because if you miss this opportunity to get out before it drops to 50K, I mean, that's going to be a pretty big hit on your gains. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at this. I'm paying attention to it, because if we do dump, I am looking for like a 50K area. That's where I would buy in personally, around 50K. Maybe it goes down to 45, 48K, but at least at 50K, you're not buying at 63K, right? I'd rather buy at 50K rather than buying in at 63K, right? It just makes sense, right? And this chart right here, this is the weekly chart. So if we come in here a little bit more, actually, also if you look at the percent R trend exhaustion, we're still pulling back here on there as well. But if you look at the daily chart on the daily chart here, you can actually see that it looks like we had a little bit of a recovery, but that could easily be a trap. That could easily be a trap. And we've seen this happen before. So you don't want to just jump at the first opportunity that you get when it comes all the way down here and hits the oversold area on the percent R trend exhaustion. We can still get a little bit of a pullback. So this could still stay down for longer than expected. And again, we could also start to create the bullish divergence here on the daily chart as well, because on the weekly chart, yes, we had it. We could also start creating it here on the daily, which would mean then another lower high right here. So that's pretty much what we would create right there, another higher low and then another lower low for the charts. So that's how that would pretty much go. Now moving on from that, we can look at the 4-hour chart. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see lots of buying pressure here for Bitcoin. Lots of buying pressure. But then again, that selling pressure is going to come right in, just like I was mentioning before. This is going to be the next higher low on the MACD. So the next higher low is probably going to be something like that. And then you can see the creation of the bullish divergence before the breakout. So like I said, I think we're still going to pull back some more. We're still in we're still in bearish territory. You can also see this 50-day moving average as we approach that. Let's see if we get rejected at it. It's at 65K. Let's see if we get rejected at that 65K level. We also have some info for the financial sector, and that's going to be the inflation rate. That's going to be on the 10th inside of 2 days. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be on Wednesday. So we're going to see what the inflation rates are looking like and what's going to happen with that. And that's always moving the markets. So yeah, just in time for that. So we're going to definitely see that inside the markets. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for Bitcoin right now. We're still heading towards 50K. This is going to be a little bit of a rocky way on the way down. So yeah, and also for our fear greed index, we're at extreme fear, 15 at extreme fear. So yeah, that's pretty low. So it was just now at neutral when everyone was talking about how Bitcoin was going to be bullish, right? And now everybody's all of a sudden silent. Now everyone's bearish, right? And now all of a sudden we're extremely fearful. So yeah, you just gotta play the game how it is. But yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to make this short update. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let me know what you guys think about this. And as always, I'll be back with another video.